last week, which is already a good improvement.
Okay. Last week, uh, in the game, you guys, you guys were, you guys went back to your hotel, stayed the night, got up, got up in the middle of the night because Hemic and Ackerfeld were both feeling ill. Ackerfeld feeling ill.
Agrafelt
Stop.
stopped feeling up the eels.
Ew, ew, ew.
Hey, it was with the brine, so now they're tasty.
Oh, that kind of filling
Such a
up.
particular-
Said feeling up, but sure.
Okay.
Because you said feeling.
Yeah, but then filling up went a different direction. Anyway, so Hemic though got really sick. Apparently, he's infected with some sort of curse. So they wandered the city trying to look for some way to fix it. Haven't found anything yet. But during the following evening, you guys went downstairs and you noticed that the bartender was the only one in the bar. Your trap senses went off and you were immediately you went just full Batman on him, just like, "Where's everybody else? What have you done? What's going on here?"
Where are the other drugs going?
Yeah. Do I look like a cop?
And I rolled a 35 on my intimidating.
Yes, you guys intimidated the crap out of him.
Well, you
Literally.
guys,
Finally-
Ackerfeld.
Well,
Literally,
she
we did.
intimidated him too, and
Oh, wow.
and she rolled really good. It was, and he's just like, I don't, like initially, like Cintiq rolled pretty well, but he was just like, I'm not supposed to tell, it's just some people are waiting outside for you. And you guys looked outside and you saw like a whole bunch of people. The town guard were out there. The rest of the people were out there. The sun was sinking low, so they all had torches. And you went back to him, and then Ackerfeld laid down the law. He's like, "You tell me what's going on now, or your brains are going to be all over the back wall." Or something to that effect. And the guy was like, "Fine, fine, we're throwing a surprise party for you." Insert the
A
record
surprise
scratch.
party?
Yep. So yes.
Oh, now we have to kill.
Yes. So you guys went outside and they presented you with a thank you gift. Apparently the Lord Governor's stables didn't burn to the ground, so they were going to give you his very nice war horses as a gift for helping protect the city.
Excellent.
Yes. So you guys all now have and there's tokens of them on the overland map of their Casdrahalian war horses, but you guys individually named them, it looks like. But anyway, so if you needed one, you could just copy paste and rename the token if you want. But you guys decided to go on your merry way after, scaring the crap out of the bartender. You rode all night into the early morning and came across a cabin out in the woods. You walked in. You guys were noticing some strange things on the way to this cabin. There was gore hanging in the trees, blood-like substances were on the limbs. But the cabin itself seemed fine. Bless you.
The summon crocodile sneezes.
Which is why 3 of our 5 party members did not sleep inside the cabin.
Oh, I thought you were just giving the ladies privacy because,
No,
the
no, they were just stupid.
they slept inside the cabin.
I
thought
had
this
no
was
control over
outside the
this.
cabin.
Yeah, it looked like, and from the looks of it, it looked like the hovel of a struggling writer. As there were several books in there that appeared to be handwritten, and it appeared to be fiction of some sort. But the books just didn't. The books were only like maybe a page in, and then nothing was there. But during the night, Cintiq had a dream, and this is where I'm going to retcon it a bit because I just didn't think it was as immersive. about me just saying like, yeah, you just share these thoughts with someone. You know, it was like, yeah, this is what you see. But no, Cintiq, during your dream, I'm just fleshing it out a little bit more. During your dream, you do see them planning on using the Six Towers for something, and you hear a voice in your head say, "We were going to shoot it out of the sky. We were going to make sure it didn't harm anyone else." As you're seeing this vision of that giant necrotic shard floating through space. Then it cuts back to them planning, and it shows them erecting the Six Towers. And it's like, but the forces we gathered were too powerful. And then it shows it shattering into a million pieces in the sky, raining
Someone
down.
sneezed as they pulled the trigger.
Yes. It's like, and then it cuts to then it cuts to a little bit later, and he's up in the. This is from a first person perspective. It's like a Call of Duty game. It's a Call of Duty cutscene. So you know it's quality, but it's freaking cherry, man. But anyway, it's from the view of the top of the Six Towers, and it says, and you hear the voice in your head say, "Those doomsday cultists wanted that power, but they would never find it. We had it locked away. No matter how far they looked or how deep they dug, they wouldn't get to it. The secret is too well kept." And then it cuts back to this scene where he's being beheaded, and your head, well, his head, but first person perspective again,
I
rolls
mean,
on
his
the
head now belongs
steps.
to you, so you could call it your head.
Yeah.
Get
Your head.
in the game.
Yes. And it cuts to that, but then it says, "You're in danger," and you woke up. But then after that, you went over and looked. A book had fallen off the bookshelf in the cabin. You went over and started reading it, and the pages were filled out, and it ended with like a passage on people being burned alive. And suddenly the cabin caught on fire. You guys managed to make it out of the cabin. Cintiq, you muscled up and broke down the door. And you guys made it out, and the cabin turned into like a living creature and attacked you.
We beat up a house.
Yeah, you did. You really beat the hell out of that
You
house.
really hit the broadside of a barn.
Yes. And then after it collapsed, you guys managed to figure out that this thing could probably bring itself back to life in like 24 hours. So you cast a gentle repose ritual on it, and it is no more.
Yay.
So now you're planning on continuing to go to the fishing village / shipping docks.
Yep.
All right. Well, it's not going to take you very long. Let's see here. It's midday by this point, I'd say. Yeah, because it was it's like 1 in the afternoon by this point. So how far can you travel on these war horses? Let's see here. 9 squares is your travel speed. So that's 45 squares a day. So 5 hours. So it's about 6 p.m. by the time you get here. In the town. You guys have noticed all along the road, there's like in the trees, there's still that bloody, gory stuff. It's kind of nondescript. It doesn't look like any organs or anything, or any particular flesh from anything. It's this
Just
weird
hamburger.
No, it's not even hamburger. It's like gory, like almost mucusy looking. I scratch that. Not mucusy. That's not the right word for it. It's like, okay, like the actual, single-celled colonies of actual slime. I'm not saying it's a slime, like in the actual sense. It's like gore, but it's moldy. It's mold, but it's blood at the same time. That's the only way I can seem to describe it properly. Seems to be
It's
just like stuck
Gore
on
that
everything.
someone left out for too long.
Yeah, it's mold gore there, which sounds like a type of sounds like a type of alt rock mold
It
gore.
sounds like a Legend of Zelda enemy. Like a Legend of Zelda boss.
A moblin.
Mold
Octopus.
gore, the moblin.
Pea hats. Levers, gels. All right.
Names are terrible.
Iron knuckles.
Iron Knuckles are cool.
And I've named my horse. Woo.
Iron knuckle.
No,
It's like it's a horse. Does it even have a knuckle? Its knuckle is like a part of its is just a part of its. Well, its knuckle is like its angle. All right.
I'm just going to assume Hemic's horse exploded and doesn't exist on the map.
He just doesn't care.
Hemoc's horse is named Horse.
And he left
Just
it
like
behind.
largely ignores the horse.
His horse is just named. He doesn't. It's not even worth it. It's not even like he even like in parentheses sigh or heavy sigh. It's just
He's just
Can't
so
even fight.
over everything right now.
yeah.
Sigh intensifies.
He's just done with everything.
Yes.
His
But
horse
anyway,
is
you guys-
crawling in my skin.
Ew. It actually is.
Yeah, it's
It
really-
actually literally
I mean,
is.
that's why we're looking for a doctor, right?
Yeah. It's crawling in your skin.
Literally.
It is literally. Why
I only
say
figured this
literally?
sense.
I'm literally saying literally.
I would rather
Yes.
I would rather crawling in my crawl.
That's what I literally mean. But yes, you guys go to this town and well, it's a village. There's a few interesting sights. Number one, people are on the rooftops. They appear to be like washing the rooftops off.
Oh, time to change the song then.
And then normally you would see some small cargo vessels, but there is one large cargo vessel moored out there in the lake. It's a large lake. It's a freaking huge lake. It's like a great lake. But yeah, you see one extra large cargo vessel moored off the shoreline. So, what do you guys do? I mean, you do see people, but no one comes out to greet you. They don't even recognize your presence. Like I said, they're like on rooftops. Appear to be cleaning their
their
roofs. for some
Vision is
reason.
obviously going to be limited.
Well, it's evening. So yeah, what do you guys do?
Well,
Start
we
with the
need to get a
murdering.
lay of the land. So, I guess we'll look for like an inn or a tavern.
Get up
You know what I
onto a
find-
roof so we can look
Yeah.
for an inn.
There's one thing I always find interesting about when you're overly suspicious, it can make you look like a creeper. It's like yes, we've had strange sightings of people sneaking around out on the perimeter of the village. And it turns out it was just cautious adventurers. But yeah, so you guys walk in there. A couple people take notice of Ackerfeld immediately, astride his horse, and some people are. You wander a little too close to one of the roofs, and some of the water. It appears to be they're using like lye to help clean the. It's like slate shingled roofs.
Yeah.
It's a pretty fancy village. Yeah, it's very well kept. It's not like dirt farm or poor or anything like that. And so they're washing the roofs off, and you see you get a little you guys accidentally go a little too close to one of the edge to one of the houses, and some of the water runoff like hits one of you in the head, and it's that same it's soapy water mixed in with that same gore stuff that you guys have been seeing on the trees.
Huh.
Like,
That's-
and the person leans over the roof and goes, "Oh, terribly sorry about that. I didn't." Whoa! As he sees Ackerfeld, and
Cracker
Whoa!
felt like the top of his
No,
head just kind of steaming from the stuff.
well, the guy goes, "Whoa!" As he as in shock at Ackerfeld, he accidentally loses balance and falls off the roof.
am I close enough to catch him?
One dead. Few hundred
Maybe, maybe.
I'll try to.
catch him in your arms. Look lovingly
Okay.
at him.
I'll try to catch him.
Just like by one leg, he's hanging upside down.
What?
It's just a strength check.
Classical music.
Oh, good.
Oh wait, sorry. I shouldn't say just a strength check. It's
I was gonna say.
sorry. My art teacher
Just
got
a-
on to me
is-
for using
just
the
a-
word "just" too much.
Just a strength check to punch him back up there.
That's the one thing I remember from. That's one thing I remember from giving art talks is don't use the word "just" because it can demean someone's work, even if you're being complimentary.
Man, this is just
'cause-
great.
I think the
Yeah.
only time it can apply is if you say it's just perfect. Like,
that can actually. Well, you won't ever say anything's perfect.
yeah, I know, but I think that's the only time it applies, so it'll never
Only
apply.
perfect. I mean,
It's just perfect, but you know what would make this better?
No. Rip.
It was a 10-foot fall. He lands on his back next to your horse.
And dies.
No,
He was a minion
He
villager.
had 1 HP.
No, he gets the wind knocked out of him. He's like,
Everyone's kind of standing there with his arms out, facing the wrong direction.
and
Like
his
cartoonishly
wife,
veiled.
the man, you think it's his wife, comes running out the front door. And she's screaming like,
I'm gonna help him.
Flint says it in that kind of tone too.
it's like,
Oh,
she's
I-
it's like, oh, what happened? What happened?
Flint gets off his horse to help the guy. Don't sound too
And
enthusiastic.
she also sees Ackerfeld, and she's kind of shocked. But I'm
Ackerfeld
sorry.
obviously jumped up to the roof and threw him down.
He's no broken bones or anything like that. He just got the wind knocked out of him. You help him up.
Yeah.
Still-
He's like, thank you, sir.
I tried. But I'm glad you're
He's
okay.
like, sorry, sir. I mean, no offense. It's just such a strange person you are. Never seen someone quite like you.
Well, fair-skinned savage, I come from distant shores.
Mm.
I don't say it exactly like that, I just wanted to put out the reference, but yeah, I come from distant shores.
Skin condition.
Yeah, like Killer Croc.
He got his skin caught in a blender when he was a child.
My entire skin was caught in a blender. Did that, like, fuse with the blender atomically?
It's like this is what happens when you apply a dead baby joke to real life. I'm the end result, Dragonborn. As a child, I was put in a blender. There is no punch, and this is the punchline.
There is no punchline, only Zool.
Well, that's why he
Yes.
breathes. Why he's got electricity breath? Because it was plugged in. Guys, we've solved Ackerfeld.
There.
How,
Okay.
how do you explain the psychic powers?
How
It
do you
was a
explain
psychic
anything
blender.
about
Duh.
Oh. Okay.
Obviously, he was a ghost lander.
Okay. Well, anyway, he's like, so, what brings you to town? As he's talking to all of you.
I think Cinti
We are
was-
travelers, recently come from Verenium. We are looking for both travel along the way towards Port Marius, as well as we have been looking for... what's a good way of phrasing this? We've been looking for magical methods to cure ailments. Although they look fine now, a couple of our party members have, latent issues that we need to deal with. Nothing infectious, but...
He's like, well, I'm sure you'll be able to. It's kind of late in the evening. Most of the dock workers are down at the tavern. Maybe you could talk to one of them.
Do you know of anyone that dabbles in ritual arts by any chance? I mean, this does seem like a kind of
No, not around here, sir. We're just simple dock workers mainly. Well, I mean, I'm the huntsman around here, but
Which is why he has such impeccable balance.
Yes. He falls on his prey to kill them.
Yeah, that's how he hunts. He just hides up in a tree until something walks beneath him and just falls on them.
yeah. So, yep, nothing but dock workers and fishermen around here. Thought I might carve out a niche for myself, hunting deer out in the woods.
Maybe you, do you know anything about all this red stuff you seem to be preoccupied with?
Oh, this stuff. Wife thinks it's some kind of algae, but it's not entirely sure. Been blowing in on the storms out here for the past week or so.
So from across the lake.
Odd. Where is this tavern you spoke of?
Oh, it's just down there near the docks. And he points to it. It's pretty obvious where it is.
Still glad we got it pointed out with our streetwise scores.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you roll streetwise, and you roll streetwise, and you completely lose track of where it was.
You just walk right into a demon house.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess you guys. What are you guys gonna do?
I can't think of anything else we could ask him, so head to the tavern?
Okay. All right, you guys head down. It's a dirt path, nothing too fancy. There's ruts in it where they've used wagons to cart some of the goods up to the main road. And the tavern is built into the boardwalk part of the dock. Well, it's not really a boardwalk. I guess it's built on the dock. It's stinks of bilge because this is actually a salt lake. Interesting. I mean, out of character. Like your characters probably wouldn't know this, but it's like as the sea probably receded, the lake got landlocked, or it's an inner sea got landlocked, but it still retains like salt. So yeah.
So it's ancient alien magic. Gotcha.
Yes, aliens. But But yeah, reeks of bilge. It's not the nicest tavern. It sounds pretty rowdy inside. But you're pretty sure you could probably find like some sailors here or something like that. Maybe some of the people who own those cargo ships would probably be here. So
Well, let us see what we may find out. Ackerfeld, you lead the way.
All right.
These kind of places you want to leave an impression.
Make sure everyone stays in their place.
yeah, you just kick down the door and go, "We're here to throw down," and then you cast your lightning breath.
Yeah, 5 minutes until I can do this again.
It's like, well, most of these guys were minions, so yeah, you
Whoops.
just massacred quite a few people.
Oh, I
no,
double
Centaurus
crit.
uses fireball on the building itself.
To be fair, if we wanted to be war criminals, we could easily do this.
Well, it's like, well, we need information so we get it as loot, right? That's how things work.
They all have
They drop it.
they
Little
all-
data packets.
they all
Yes.
have notes on them.
Yes, you hear the sound. You hear the sound inside of someone playing a little bit off key on a lute.
Oh, see, there is loot.
It's a guy's playing on a lute. You're pretty sure he's probably he's. It sounds like a skilled guy, but he's off a little bit. Either his lute's out of tune or he's kind of drunk. But as you walk in, you know, the rowdiness immediately stops as everybody's eyes are drawn towards the door. The guy playing the lute stops strumming. A guy playing darts completely misses the board as he
There's
as
Instead of stopping strumming, there's just kind of a twang, like bling,
yeah.
like a
Yeah.
bad chord.
Yeah, everybody just rubbernecks your direction as
The
you
bartender
guys
is
walk
just
into town.
ignoring and continuing to clean glasses, not paying any attention.
Yes, as you know, stereotypical, you know, local bar scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody rubbernecks as Ackerfeld walks in.
And the party don't stop till I walk in.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, there's okay, it's nothing but sailors in here. Maybe some dock workers as well, dirty dock workers, but mainly sailors.
Well, Flint's gonna go get a seat somewhere. What?
Yeah.
Can't handle.
That's what you do if everyone just stops to stay. You just sit down. Everyone will go back to their work.
And then someone comes up to you and sits at
No,
your
it's
table.
well like Ackerfeld, you know, after you know everybody you know looks, everybody's staring at Ackerfeld, you hear like someone just kind of muttering, "What the fuck?"
Wait, Fred
like a-
Jones?
Polite cough in the background.
Yeah. Just like
Is he like close by, or do I like hear him from a distance?
it's like way off in the back of the room, just like it sounds muffled, like just because he's behind everybody else. You just hear someone go, "What the fuck?"
I'll just give him a glance or like a look, but I won't like say or do anything. I'll just try to find someone that sounds like they know something. But considering everyone's a dock worker, I can't.
Well, I
really-
mean, there's sailors here too, but yeah, the
I think
bartender
someone
looks up.
someone else ought to be the face, because for one, I don't think anyone's interested in me besides what I look like, and for two, that's pretty much it.
I guess Flint could talk to some people, because, I mean, his deity is kind of the deity of the ocean, too.
Yeah, and also you have a crocodile, so that'll probably.
Yeah, I'm relatable to these
Oops.
guys. I have a crocodile.
Crocodiles are ocean creatures,
Is it
right?
is it a saltwater
Yes.
crocodile?
It's a summon crocodile. It can be whatever it wants.
Exactly. It could be a clown crocodile.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the bar probably where all the people are and just see if I can ask someone about we were what were we looking for? Yeah, we were looking for just like people who would know anything about rituals. So ask them if they've ever met anyone who lives near the lake.
Okay, the bartender waves you over.
Okay.
He's like, my hirsute friend, what you doing here?
Oh, well, we are just passing through, but we would like to know if you know anyone who would know about curing afflictions. Because some of our companions are unwell. Nothing contagious, but it could get serious if we don't do anything.
He's like, well, the only medicine I need is this, and he pulls out a bottle of very dark liquor.
He pulled out a bottle of children. What?
Yes.
Okay, this is one of those towns. No, yes.
It's like, yeah.
So about that firebolt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's like it's Mad Dog 2020.
Maybe the liquor will fix that.
Oh yeah, kinda can.
Well, that's what hirsute means.
Well, it's really more just hairy, but yeah.
Yeah, it's literally what it means.
I don't know how to respond to this guy. Going, no, it's like, yeah, our guys are really ill. You know, well, you want some liquor, don't you? What? What?
Yeah. Wild turkey.
I don't think liquor's quite what we're looking for, sir, but I appreciate it.
It's like, ah.
I'm
I've
more
seen some-
I'm more thinking of a different sort of spiritual magic, if you know what I mean.
Like, I've seen some
Yeah.
ugly tavern wenches, but you take the cake. And then the rest of the bar patrons start laughing.
That fireball's getting closer.
So is that lightning breath.
See, when you said fireball earlier, I thought you were saying fireball whiskey or something. But yes, everybody in the tavern like nervously laughs. It's like, ah.
Yeah, I bet it could give you a pretty good time, just, you know, not for you. But, more to my point, or to our point, rather, because, as Flint tried, would you happen to know of anyone that knows anything about ritual magic around here? Small
It's like,
system.
no, but I mean, you know, maybe some of the sailors might traffic some of that stuff in and out of here. You could try them.
Yes. That reminds me. The sailors haven't mentioned anything specific.
Those
about-
sailors haven't mentioned anything at all.
Well, no, I'm talking to this guy. I'm asking him if the sailors have mentioned anything about the red algae moss stuff.
Oh, yeah,
on
that's
their,
true.
on their journeys, because it said we heard it was
Right.
coming from the sea.
It's like, that stuff only started happening like, you know, about 2 weeks ago. Like, sailors have been moored here for over a year.
On a lake? That seems odd.
It's like, yeah, well, ever since Port Marius got burned to the ground, no one wants to go back through there to get to the main ocean. And it's the only way out of these 2 lakes.
Ah, I see. Well, that's a tragedy. Well, that's a shame. Anyway,
What a
would you-
shame.
Yeah.
would you like a fireball?
he
No.
pours a shot glass and lights it on fire and then drinks it.
I think that's a yes. Cintiq, go for it.
Wait, Cintiq might like the alcohol here. It's like, it might be just like the best thing ever.
She like drinks it in and then like breathes out fire like
It's
one of those
But
parlor
yeah,
chicks.
he's like concerning the sailors. It's not that big a problem. They sold pretty much all their wares. So they're still, even a year later, they're still pretty high on cash, spending on nothing but booze and trim. That's pretty much all
So
we
you
got
be-
in this town. Except
To be
fish.
fair, should you be admitting to 5 random strangers that you have drunk rich sailors here?
Well, not.
That can't go
They're
anywhere.
rich by sailor standards.
Yes, but still.
Yeah, then now you kind of gave it away that if anything happens, it's probably us.
I mean, this guy himself is drunk, so he's probably not.
Well, he's the
Yeah.
bartender, and he's a drunk bartender. Yes.
I mean, he's not actually like thinking through these actions. That's exactly the kind of thing he would just kind of like keep going and say. I feel like.
But I take it you're not here for whores or booze, judging by your demeanor. So,
No, not really.
well, I don't know any cure-alls, but yeah, go talk to some of the sailors. They may know something.
As I just walked up to one and say, "So, what do you know?"
Oh.
Tell me about the cure-all. What?
Tell me about the magical panacea that'll cure us of all our ills, of all our eels.
We have all of
Before
these
we
eels.
go-
Hey, wait, we kind of have eels.
Keep having to.
It makes sense.
They're very amorous eels.
Yes.
They're mores.
What about that
Yes.
very large cargo ship? It was the only one we saw as we entered town.
Oh, there were some smaller skiffs and stuff like that, and barges that would carry stuff. But this thing looked like it was made for the open ocean, and it's moored like not near the docks. It's moored like out away from the docks, and you'd need to get there by the longboat. But
Are there any
did you ask-
sailors from there? Yeah, just ask about
yeah.
that boat.
yeah, ask around.
I guess we can do that then.
Okay.
So who wants to ask around?
Yeah.
The infected dragonborn will walk around and then.
Well, you don't look infected right
Start
now. You,
licking everything.
No, but I think we've all pretty much just told everyone that, yeah, we have 2 people in the party that are infected. And for all they know, the
No, that was
guy
just
that's like a dragon with scales over his skin probably is the one.
No, I only mentioned that to the person down there. The person, the hunter, the huntsman. We didn't mention it here yet.
Well, I did.
Oh, you did?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You
Thought
did.
we just mentioned
so
we were looking
I guess
for
the
a
bar.
magical
I guess the
cure.
bar.
Oh.
I did say it was not contagious.
It's like
I am a healer, trust me.
the bartender's actually like, the bartender says, "Hey, wait, come back. Gather all your party up."
Yay.
Avengers assemble.
Yeah.
I
no.
think we all kind of stayed in a cluster anyways.
Okay. He pulls out like looks like an old inkwell and a stamp. He's like, "Hold out your hands, yo."
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing that I have.
An extra hand.
Stealth.
God.
I'm out.
Are you though?
Probably yes.
Yes.
Maybe.
What's up with the ink?
He holds out like a big stamp, and he's like, "Hold out your hands." And he puts a big stamp on your hand, and it's it's like a skull and crossbones stamp on your hand. And it's like
Now you're
it's
gonna
like
die.
this way. And he puts it on all you guys. He's like, if in your disease, this way the whores will know not to touch you.
Oh, great.
As he stamps your hands.
Well, we didn't lose
Okay.
Yeah. No.
That was very unnecessary.
Yeah. No.
All right. So yeah. So after that nonsense, the other bar patrons kind of start scooting back from you.
So, at least they don't think I'm part of the party now. Yay.
Yay?
I don't even know if I'm inside. Probably just.
That would be,
Yeah.
You're just brooding outside.
that'd be great. Like, one of the infected people is not branded. It's like, oh, okay.
Well, I'm actually not
Whoopsies.
infected anyway, so
Well, I
yeah.
was talking about Hemek.
But anyway, you guys, so you guys start asking around though for anyone who works on the big ship. Then.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, as you start doing so, you hear someone chuckle. You don't really see him at first. Then you realize it's because the person is like 3.5 feet tall. It appears to be a
Yes, that's
halfling.
right. Oh, I'm sorry.
It appears to be a halfling, very stout halfling, smoking on a corncob pipe. He's like, yeah, I'm the owner of that ship out there. What you looking for? Rare trinkets, maybe? But we don't got 'em.
Maybe not rare, but valuable.
Well, no, you don't understand. We don't have anything. We're done spent up. I gotta get some more cargo, but I don't know what to do about getting through Port Marius.
Go through it.
If only it was that easy. Not only is the city, not only is the city cursed, but the entire lake. You seen that? You seen that red stuff, yeah?
Quite closely, yes. A
Yeah,
bit
well,
too well, maybe.
That stuff started washing in from the channel, all the way up, from the lower lake, all the way up into the upper lake.
So
We tried-
how's it getting on your roofs then?
Storm seems to be picking it up out of the waters, blowing it on shore. Yeah, strong wind just gusts it right up, gets in the sails, everything.
So it's in such quantities that not only does it wash up on the roofs of a lake village, but it also washes up on trees 10 or so miles onshore?
Well,
It must be a
it's like
hell of a freaking storm.
the winds are pretty strong around here. It doesn't seem like it from the mainland, but it doesn't. Well, not the mainland. Sorry, doesn't seem like it about a few miles in from the shore, but near the shoreline. Whew, man.
So I suppose we're not going to be able to go anywhere or make much progress unless someone helps you with this.
Well, maybe if you had some sort of payment. Like I said, we're spent up. I might be willing to talk the crew into giving you passage. At least to Port Marius, but I don't think we're going to be able to get through it.
Or we could just take the horses.
Well, yeah, we could, because it's technically. We can just go here.
Or we could just steal the ship, become pirates.
Wait, actually, if
Do
we're
that too.
here, how does the boat help? Because then we go here.
There
and
is
then
a
it's-
there is a channel. There's a channel
over
right
here, okay.
here. Yeah, there is a channel that goes through there.
Okay.
There's a channel that goes.
They just drive the boat
They
into
Chanel.
land. They drive the boat into land and leave you.
Aye, we're marooned then.
Well, we're marooned. Bye. All your fault. Well,
Before any talk of passage, you talk about having offloaded cargo, but was any of the stuff you sold magical? Perhaps rituals to cure people of afflictions and the like?
Like, lady, we deal in food mainly. We don't deal in anything particularly fancy. It all went to what cargo we did have went to Verenium. It held us afloat for a while, but I think after a year we finally gone through our reserves. It was a big haul too.
I do want to bring something up. I don't know if Agrafelt would really have the mental capacity to grab to this right away, but since all this debris has been showing up on the east side of the lake and the woods itself, and since it's storm winds that's bringing it over, and to such a distance that it covers the forest as well, it could be safely assumed that there are quite strong westerly winds, and trying to cross a lake while we're going west, that doesn't sound like a great idea. Unless this land passage with our horses is, like, there's literally no better way. Or unless we'd, like, be blocked here.
The sailor laughs. He's like, yeah, these winds blow from all directions. Wouldn't be surprised if there's just as much on the opposite shore.
Oh, fun. Well, actually, no, we came from way up here, so we wouldn't have been on this coast. Never mind. Damn, okay.
I assume there isn't that you can't actually get across there by land. I don't
By
see
where?
any reason why. Just
Like
if we were going
here
to
to
travel
here.
by land, we could do it. I don't see any reason we wouldn't be able.
Yeah,
to.
you could do it.
I mean, we'd have to cross a channel, and who knows if the way to cross that channel would be open right now? Because we don't
Most
know what
likely,
state
yeah.
it was in when this happened, but it'd probably
Yeah,
be
that's true.
doable. But
I mean, we have a guaranteed but probably slower route in the water, or probably faster but not guaranteed route in the land. We also don't have time.
The
Excuse me.
a boat of this size can cover 84 miles a day.
How much can we?
45.
Wait, 40?
45.
Oh, okay. Then I guess we really don't have much of a choice, do we?
Well,
You could take the long route. I'm just saying.
I mean, we could, but then Hemik would explode into xenomorphs, and we'd have to. We'd have-
Reminded of Futurama. Aye, we're hitched up tighter than Davy Jones' U-Haul.
well, I mean, we've only talked to one cargo ship. We can ask the smaller ones if they know anything too first.
How much are they gonna know? If does the Sky lead the whole no, he wouldn't. Well, maybe he would. I don't know. But
Let's just ask around and see if we can find anything magical. We probably won't, but because he's not going to launch out in the middle of the night or into night anyways.
no.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is roll a streetwise check.
Lucky.
Only one of you.
Ackerfeld has the best one, I believe.
Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna roll a luck roll.
Oh, good.
If you get at least 90,
Nope.
So we
Wow.
got right. All the other ships in this harbor just simultaneously just sink to the bottom.
We just hear a giant crack as the land bridge breaks away. We see
Yes.
krakens rise up in the sea. Oh.
Wow, that is a horrible luck roll.
Ooh-wee.
Yes.
So what terrible
Well-
thing happens?
Oh, you don't find anything that you're looking for. Like I said, it's
Or only it's like they're lying to us.
Well,
It is a
I mean,
well the luck roll was to be where they would have it in stock if it was like, you know, if you got like at least 90 on the roll.
Yeah.
It would be like, oh, we have it in stock. You're just in luck. No.
yeah. Plus, Ackerfeld has like what passive insight of 26.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's not like they're lying. It's just really bad luck.
Sorry, Mike.
In fact,
just
so-
knocked all out.
In fact, so bad luck that it starts raining.
Just on him. It's his electricity breath that attracts the
No,
clouds.
I'd say everybody.
It's cloud
It's
seeding.
raining out. It's raining outside. But you notice the rain is seems heavier than usual. And you look like you notice as it drips down, it's kind of pinkish in color.
Lovely. Oddly enough, I identified this earlier as some kind of possibly undead creatures like leavings, and yet it gets tossed up in the rain. Huh.
Yeah,
Um,
when you look up in the clouds are actually kind of red.
We've got sea wolves.
So it's literally Armageddon. Okay. Well, this was a good campaign.
Well, it's
I had a lot of
kind
fun.
of Armageddon. It's only kind of red.
it's only sort of Armageddon.
It's only
The f-
mostly Armageddon.
It's the first and a half coming of Jesus Christ.
I love the my sister like